Thanks very much for checking out my video. This is another interesting place here in Southern California. Robbins RC Field, located in Sylmar, is a private RC flying field. They have a concrete runway and a pit area. So on a normal day, if the weather was better, they'd be flying all different sorts of planes out here, including EDFs, because they have an asphalt runway. But on this day after the rains, there was nobody out there, so I found it really interesting to follow these guys riding these trails on motocross bikes. And what I discovered on this flight is how far these trails go into those mountains. At the end of the video, you'll see I followed one guy a mile in, and it just kept going, and he ended up at this really interesting monument that you'll see at the end, and then the trails go like miles further than that. So a really interesting place, and as I explored this runoff area and through the canyons, I found some homeless encampments, some of them really deep into the mountains. That was pretty surprising. But anyways, I appreciate you coming and watching this video. Enjoy the video, enjoy the music, and then at the end, I'll come back for a few final words. thanks very much for staying to the end of this video. I just had a lot of fun following this guy, seeing how far this trail would go into the mountains and where he was headed. Now I'm obviously flying my FPV drone, which doesn't have quite the range of the Mavic Air 2, but I was a mile into the canyon at this point, and I just love the sensation of flight with the FPV drone, putting on the goggles and flying around getting footage that I can record and post on my channel. So he ended up getting up to the top of this little hill here, and there's a monument up there. I don't know what else to call it. Maybe it's a foundation for a water tank or a helicopter landing pad, though it looks too small for that. But that's where he ended up, and it was crazy to see how far beyond that the trails go into the mountains. So maybe I'll jump on a bike and check it out myself. But I actually found it on Google Maps too. But I appreciate you staying with this video to the end and checking out another interesting place here in Southern California. So appreciate the view.